save money. I guess you can go to Mexico and get drugs cheaper even. And of course, you got to go through customs to do that. But we're paying 3 times what everybody else is paying on average. And what Trump is doing is he's saying, hey, why are we paying more than everyone else, including Europe? And he worked something out with Pfizer. He says, you guys gotta fix this. Raise their price if you have to, but you need to lower ours. Make this more fair. And then he also is working something out where the drugs are not made overseas, that they're going to be doing the research and the drugs here. They were all made overseas. And he's working out a deal. I guess he already worked it out. I guess this is already done. I mean, tell me if it's not, but it sounds like it's done. It sounds like it's already signed. Because he was live on TV. It showed him on TV. I mean, this wasn't just someone reporting something and saying this stuff. This was Trump saying this. He was on TV saying this, and he had Kennedy there, and he had the other people that are working on this. They were all there talking about this on camera. And this should be good news for us Americans. I mean, we're really struggling to pay, any of us who are taking drugs are struggling. It's like, I mean, some of it may be covered by insurance, but then that insurance has got to be bought by the rest of us, so it's being spread out. But it should reduce prices quite a bit on drugs. This should be a pretty big impact. And what Trump's going to do is he's going to start up a website, and I don't remember what it's called, but you'll be able to get stuff on that website, and I guess it's going to reflect the new prices. And I'm doing this from memory. I mean, I can't read the paper or anything like that, but I wrote it down now. But there's a website you can go to. It's a Trump website or something like that, where you'll be able to, I guess you can buy the stuff. I don't know. I mean, it'll reflect the lower prices for the drugs. I don't know. I guess it doesn't reflect at the store, or I don't know what. But he's offering an immediate spot where you can maybe get the stuff at. And this is for prescription drugs. That's what it's for. So that's good news. That's a lot of good news for a lot of people. I mean, really, if you can try to stay away from taking drugs, do it. Because there's a lot of side effects, and I mean, if there's any way that you can mitigate, lower the amount of drugs that you take, and if you're taking over-the-counter stuff, what I do is I just take it, but absolutely have to. I try to go without some even sometimes. Try not to take too much of any kind of drug, because all that stuff has side effects to it. It can affect your prostate, it can affect your blood pressure, it can affect your joints if it's a painkiller. And that was in the news too about a week ago. And everybody says, oh, Trump said this, Trump said that. No. Yeah, he said it, but the drug companies actually said this stuff. And the people that are studying science, it's not Trump that said this stuff. He's just repeating what the scientists are saying, and even what the drug companies are saying. And he said not to take one of these painkillers. And people are saying, oh, Trump's saying not to take a painkiller. Is he a doctor? No, the doctors are saying this too. And everybody's hooked on these drugs, and they're popping these pills like candy. And then they wonder why they got joint problems and stuff. Well, this stuff all has side effects. You should only take these drugs if you really, like, you can't sleep at night or something. You gotta really use discretion. They were saying that pregnant women should not be taken. It was a painkiller, I think. And I can't remember the name of the painkiller. But it's in the news. It's all over the news. Anybody that is hearing the news knows what I'm talking about. This is current news. And people are, these liberals, women, are saying, I'm pregnant, I'm going to take it anyways. And it's like, just because they're anti-Trump, they're going to defy him just because he said it. And it's like, oh my God. You gotta use your brain. These people are, it's insane. It's like they'd take a hammer and hit themselves in the face if Trump told them not to. They'd take a carpenter's hammer and wham. If Trump says, don't hit yourself in the face with a hammer because I said so, well, they'd go and hit themselves with the face in the hammer. Just to be defiant. Oh, it's not going to hurt me. I mean, this is their attitude. This is how much division there is in this country. And Cryon, I get a feed from Cryon, and Cryon said that he kind of wrote a letter, and I might have to actually read what he said. Dang, you're having a bomb in your head. He said, one of the things he says is, quit watching the news. He says, just turn it off. And he said, don't be afraid. This stuff is all on schedule. This manipulation and this drama, it's on schedule. It is what it is. It's coming and it's on schedule. What is happening right now is on schedule. It's not something that just came out of the blue. And he said basically this kind of stuff has happened before, like from the 60s or something like that. This kind of stuff has happened before. It's repeated. It's a repeat. Our history kind of rhymes. So these kind of things repeat. He says don't get too caught up in it, and don't expect Cryon to take your side. Either side. He's not here to take your side. So don't wait for him to come out and come on your side, whether you're a liberal or a conservative or some other side. He said that the great masters didn't do it, and he's not going to do it either. He's not going to take a side in this. He's not going to tell you who to vote for. He's not going to criticize anyone. Let us see it with our own eyes. We're here to live this life, not him to live it for us. I mean, that's kind of the gist of what he said without reading it or anything. So, but don't be afraid of it. Don't panic or anything like that. There's probably going to be some stuff that's going to be a little bit maybe upsetting coming, but yeah, we're entering into that time, and that's sort of why I got the gold and the silver. And a lot of Cryon people have gold. I don't know if they have silver or not. They probably do, but they're known. It's just like, I remember I was on a Cryon discussion page, and I